Hey everybody,
Hello.
I see Millie's in the chat. How you doing? So, just made the announcement video today, I suppose. Jess is going to be joining me on the channel and doing reactions with us. We got some more stuff we're going to talk about later. Has to deal with our travels and whatnot. But yeah, let's see if we got anything going in the comments and stuff. Wait for some more viewers and stuff check in. But till then, I guess we can kind of blab on.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh man, it's been a fun day. Fun couple days, I guess. Just trying to figure this stuff out. I bought a new computer, so hopefully, won't have any issues this time on our live stream. I need to find some wood to knock on. Excuse me. There we go. Feel better. So yeah, we been trying to get this all sorted out. I managed to do so, and yeah, we were able to get lights for our RV. They're pretty small, but they get the job done for what we're doing. It helps out having this desk too. We have all the lights, both microphones mounted to the desk. It's pretty great.
It is.
So, how are you feeling about all this? Is it a little overwhelming at first, kind of thing?
Well, yeah, for sure. Putting myself out there on camera, but
Yeah, it's all right. I got over it. I'm sure you will too.
yeah.
But yeah, hi double dropper. How's it going? Well, yeah. So we've just been trying to acclimate to trying to get everything up and going again. Many of you know we had a daughter, had her on July 4th, and just now getting around to where we're having a pretty much routine now. Yeah,
Yeah, she's on routine finally.
sleeping all night. That's great.
I love it.
Hopefully my bags will start going away. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. But yeah, I got to go and hang out with Kyle and Eric from Riker Road last week. It was great. The guys cooked me up an awesome meal, introduced me to a hot sauce that I fell in love with. I'm being completely serious with you when I tell you, every time I tasted this hot sauce, my eyes rolled to the back of my head and I moaned.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I said. It's like that Bert Kreischer thing where I was like, baby walrus loves. I was like,
Okay.
oh. Well, yeah. So we have just been collectively getting our shit together. We have been traveling and also preparing for another big trip coming up. We've essentially been on a constant trip for the past 9 months, really. I mean, we have been stationary in a couple spots for like a month. When we had Millie, it was 2 months, and then we hit the road shortly after that. So she's been a nomad baby for sure. But yeah. Finally got to open up our bottle of wine that we got from the Honey Farm in Texas.
Yes. The one, pretty much the only one Ron liked.
I really like that one.
It's strawberry rosé.
Yeah.
He didn't like any of the meads that had honey in it.
No, no. I'm not a wine guy, and mead is. I drink beer just because that's what you do. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't. You know, if I had a Jack and Coke, I'd drink that instead of beer.
All the time.
Yes.
She's drinking out of his down the hatch glass. We've bought 4 of them so far. I've broken 3 of them.
Yep.
So I'm not allowed to touch this one.
Nope. No, it's funny though. I've witnessed twice of the breakage, and it was completely an accident, of course.
Always. It's not like I'm
I
like,
don't know
let's
about the
smash
first one.
this glass.
I don't know about the first one.
I don't
I've been,
remember.
I don't know how long it's been since I've had this exact one. Our son's peekabooing across the island over
No.
there.
What you need?
I'm noticing in the shot there where his face looked pale in the darkness.
Right.
It's
Little
no
ghost
spirits.
head.
No spirits. Thank you for the congratulations, Doppeldropper. Yeah, a little Noah has appeared.
And away he goes.
You know, Millie, I really don't drink anymore either. I used to drink a lot, like a ton. What's he doing? What are you doing?
Did you see me in the shot?
He says, "Can you see me in the shot?"
I wanted to be in the
Well,
shot.
come in and say hi.
Come here. Hi.
That's all I want to do. Millie says, "Hi, Noah."
Hi, everyone.
He's all hyped up on Mountain Dew. No, I'm just kidding. We don't give him Mountain Dew. He's either chasing Bella or something. But
Pretty
yeah.
sure that's exactly what it is.
Oh, goodness. You can definitely hear him good. Good deal. How's the audio, everything going on your end? If you could let us know. Just want to make sure there's no annoying sounds being heard because I can adjust that. Riker Mom's here.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hey, guys.
Yep. You need to go put those up before you lose them.
Pretty rock.
Yep. See, you just lost one.
Millie said audio is awesome.
Good. Great. I was really worried about that.
Okay.
It's kind of my lane is audio stuff, and I have not been staying true to myself for these live streams for a fact because most of the time I've had to use my cell phone to just get by with things. But yeah. Riker Mom says, "Jess, you look beautiful."
Oh, thank you.
I tell her all the time. She just rolls her eyes at me.
It's my job.
Damn. What was that?
What are you trying to get out?
Shut the door. Leave her alone.
Cozy head.
Bella. Was that Bella or him?
That was Bella yelping
Aw.
because he trapped her in there.
Here's our old dog, Bella. She just got a haircut, what, Tuesday or last Tuesday?
Last Tuesday.
Yeah. Completely different dog now.
1 second.
All right. But yeah. Bella is 11 years old, and our son tries to treat her as if she's a puppy. So she's always chasing him down for scraps, and he's always trying to chase her away. So,
Are you going to be in there?
Riker Mom says hi to Millie. Oh wait, that could be Millie in the chat. My bad. Yeah, hopefully I'll get to see you again, Riker Mom, before we leave. We're going to be heading out to Ohio on the 27th. We're actually going up and hitting up New England for the fall, which is something I've wanted to do ever since I was a little boy. Like, I've been dreaming about that. Just mainly, you see the images and stuff, but you always hear people, I've always heard people like, oh, New England in the fall, you know, that kind of thing. But obviously, Stowe, Vermont is somewhere that I just have to see in person. So that's going to be cool.
Dad, I think
Oh, yeah.
I think I need some light.
No, turn the light off.
But I need a light.
You got lights up there.
But how can I see?
Oh, yeah, let him have it on. Let him get up there and then you can turn it off.
Okay.
Sorry, this is just something you're going to have to deal with when we do live streams because, you know, we have two very small kids. Luckily, Amelia is actually asleep right now. She has on her fourth nap today. Oh, yeah. So we have been traveling in the RV for 9 months now. Close to 9 months. Technically, we really don't even need these on right now. I was just making sure the audio is coming through. So if you don't want to wear them, that's fine.
I just put them back on.
That's fine. But yeah. So we see the map over here behind us on our fridge. Our dear friend Megan got that for us before we left. And we've been checking off every state we've actually stayed in. So all of those states that are blacked out there are the ones that we've actually stayed the night at. And
Except for Illinois.
yeah, we don't want to talk about that. I'm not going to stay in Illinois. I don't want to stay in Illinois. I've been through Illinois. I've stayed there before. We're just skipping over that one. That's the only state I'm going to be like, nah, I'm sticking one over here. We drove through there, spent enough time there. I'm good. Aside from that, all the rest of them are going to get proper stickers.
So we've done 19 so far.
Yep.
And after, well, probably by December, we'll have 42.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do
Basically all that
all of
white.
these.
Oh, yeah, over here. Yeah, all that white over there, all those states, they're getting stickers on them by November probably.
Yep. Ron's really mad about these 3.
Fucking Nebraska. I have no reason whatsoever to go to Nebraska again, except we're going to have to probably go through there to go to, South Dakota. Other than that, Iowa, I can justify going to because I have brothers that live there, and South Dakota. Obviously, you've got Mount Rushmore and the Badlands, and I definitely want to check that out. But then after sometime next year, we're going to hit up California, Oregon, and Washington. We've talked about possibly going to Alaska next summer, but, that's a ways away, and who knows what will happen between now and then. Definitely need to be able to actually do that. So that's something that we're keeping in mind. But it's kind of one of those pinned goals that we have in our minds that we possibly want to do.
Hi, Angie. Welcome.
Angie, what is up? Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. The DJ Metal Amazon. But yeah. So that's just everything that we've been going on with. And I'm actually really out of doing the reactions and stuff. We did one last night, so it wasn't that bad. But, it was just a test because we're going about it a whole nother way. I used to record everything separately, video, audio, screen grab, all that stuff separate. And then I would move it all over to one folder and then start putting it all together and editing. And now I'm doing it a much easier way. And, doing the trial and error of doing all that. So hopefully we'll be up and running with this stuff pretty soon. We are going to try and do at least 2 to 3 reactions a week. Obviously, I'm not going to be a stickler about consistency because we're going to be traveling, but also, our kids. It's whether or not, our baby is cooperating with allowing us to do so. Who knows? You might even see a reaction or something where baby's just in our arms,
It's very probable.
Very probable. Don't worry, we won't hold anything back. We've trained her to be a heavy sleeper.
Angie said it's so great to hear from you guys.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes.
I know I've done a horrible job with keeping up with stuff. But honestly, it was a nice, refreshing break. When we had Noah, I didn't get but one day off from my work to, spend time and everything. And now I got all the time I want, and I used that. I've been here the entire time, and I just love the opportunity to be able to spend so much time with my family. My wife, I don't know how she doesn't get tired of me, but we work really well together.
We do.
So, we just being together is just a thing to us. So
It's been really nice, especially with having Noah, who still needs a lot of attention, to have a second parent.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how we would have done this if I was still working full time, as in like going off somewhere. Do you need help? Come here. Our dog is so bossy. That bark you just heard, that's her being like, hey, I need you to do some shit now. And she has that look on her face when she does it too. She'll sit there with her beady little eyes and be like, you heard me. Why aren't you moving? But yeah. But Angie says, did you see that Nano War will be going on the road with Dragon Force in the US and Canada soon? I did check that out. There is a show that might line up, but again, with us having kids and us not being around any family or friends, it might be difficult to pull off. I don't want to just go to a concert and leave my wife and kids at home. That'd be very unfair. Although I did do that last weekend when I went and saw Eric and Kyle. So,
No comment.
No comment, she says. But yeah. So, you guys have any questions for us? We'll take those.
Wrecker Road Mom said she looks like she should be pulling a sled for the Grinch. She probably should.
Yeah.
She's got the attitude for it.
She does. I don't think she's as sweet as the dog from the Grinch. But she could do it. I mean, even the paws. Look at that. Even her little paws look like the cartoon.
She's all legs.
Yeah. Deer legs. This dog has deer legs. Itty bitty dog with gigantic legs.
Ron almost dropped her on the floor.
I didn't. That's what matters. Do you want to talk about the song we reacted to last night?
No.
So,
It was terrible.
God, I'm really kind of
Morally
bummed out
speaking.
that we couldn't react to the Oliver Anthony song, because my wife has been blaring that song ever since.
On repeat.
Yeah, so I didn't have a choice to react to it because I saw it blow up all on Instagram and whatnot.
And he heard me playing it
Yeah, so
nonstop.
So, just to do a reaction thing last night, just as a test, I just pulled up a comedy bit for it, and it was horrible. I'm not going to say what it was here just because. And by horrible, I mean it can ruffle some feathers. I thought it was hilarious. That's just me.
Break Your Own Mom wants to know what's your next state. So technically Pennsylvania. Mainly because we're heading up to New England for October. So.
We're staying at a 150-year-old.
Winery?
It's a vineyard / what do you call that? Stone cellar? Wine cellar?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
that's in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's right by Lake Erie.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
See, Ron just plans everything as far as travel.
That is 110% my job.
But it's nice because then it's one less thing I have to worry about.
100%. No, I'm really good at that stuff. I did that a lot whenever I was trying to route tours and stuff like that, whenever I was playing in bands and whatnot. And, a lot of it's just finding how much time you want to drive during the day and then what direction you want to go. So, but yeah. Excuse me. This wine's making me burpy.
It's carbonated.
I drink a lot of carbonated stuff, and it's not that bad. Oh, yeah. So we're going to be trying to do some stuff out of the ordinary for us. This entire trip I am booking is going to be completely like moving all the time. I think we might be staying at like places for 2 to 5 nights sometimes, but I don't know if we have one that's booked right now that's 5 days. I think the longest one we've done that I booked on this next leg is only going to be like
3 days.
3 days in a row.
Yeah, because they're staying in Salem for 3 days at least.
Yeah.
I know that one is.
There was a spot I was going to pick in, I think it was either Maryland or West Virginia that was 5 days. I figured we need to have little breaks here and there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Angie says, I like watching your road nomad stuff. No need to do reactions all the time. I have a very, very small van too, and I love going camping and metal festivals with that.
Nice.
That's the way to do it. Don't be relying on muddy grounds to tent camp on festivals. You never know if it's really mud.
My mom wants to buy a van and do van life, which I think would be really good for her because
Yep.
it's just her.
I think it would be really good. I think she already has the mindset for it. So
Yeah, she's car camping this weekend. She bought like a tent that goes on the back of her SUV.
yep.
So she sleeps in her SUV, but she has the back hatch open the whole time and has like
A
a
tent.
whole setup. Yeah, she's got like a table.
It's big. It's a bigger tent than like what I have, but it goes right on the back of her car or SUV.
Yeah, Regular Road Mom said van camping videos are fun to watch. We're trying to talk her into to recording her videos because she's doing camping trips. Like she's on one right now. It's like a ladies camping and crafts.
It's an RV. It's a what's that group called? I don't know, but it's
Car
for
camping?
women that RV solo or that are on the road, nomadic women essentially.
Yeah.
Which is what she
Camper
wants to do.
women or something.
Yeah, something like that. That sounds more
I
like
don't know.
it.
She's in a bunch of groups. She sent me a picture. There was a peacock outside of her tent today.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a peacock, and then Jess had to explain to me that female peacocks don't look as nice as the male ones do.
AJ Williams. Hey guys. Hello.
What's up, AJ? How's it going, man? Glad to see you pop in here, buddy. Hope everything's going well. But yeah, while we're talking about the travel stuff, since Angie mentioned that she no need to do reactions all the time. I'm actually, we are probably when we start our next leg of our journey here, we're going to start doing a segment every week for essentially what's happened that past week that we're going to put here on this channel. And that's going to be completely up to date what we're doing since our travel channel, the Traveling Roost. I just posted up a video to go live on Sunday. That's all the way from the end of April, and that's where we are. I'm just going to continue doing linear videos for our journey through that. Longer form, I think they're probably like anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes long. I think one of them is actually like half an hour long, but getting better about that. But yeah, I thought it'd be something cool to put up here. It will definitely, I think, help out with the channel to kind of bring you guys in and let you see what we're actually doing out here on the road. A lot of people were kind of under the assumption that we're just on vacation, and that's not what we're doing at all.
No.
AJ says, you guys look awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, the beard's coming back, so I'm pretty excited about that. Right at the end, after I cut my beard off, I'm talking the night I shaved my beard off.
Instant regret.
instant regret as I finally found a video showing exactly how I wanted to cut my long beard. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to save this and hopefully I'll remember once it gets that long again. But yeah. I'm usually around this time of the live stream, it usually kicks us off and we'll have to restart it again. So I'm pretty happy I hadn't done that. And that's the whole purpose of us buying a new computer. So
Yep. Angie said, Oliver Anthony, I love that song. I hate that people try to use it for politics. I hope that is not already too much to say. I just like his music. I do too.
no, I really enjoy it. You know, he knocked it out of the park when both people were trying to claim him, both sides of the fence. You know, a lot of people were trying to make it sound like he was a very left-leaning person, and a lot of people trying to make it sound like he's a right-leaning person. And I don't care. He spoke the truth on the whole thing. I mean, I really enjoyed the message, and it obviously resonates with a lot of people.
Dum-de-dum. Good morning, everyone. It's really early in the morning in Germany. Well, good morning to you.
Good morning. Is it Guten Tag? It's been, wow, almost 20 years since I've had German class. It's crazy.
Angie said it's 1:30 here in the morning.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah, it is 7:30 p.m. here.
Yep. Which we can talk about that too on our journey because we have been so many different time zones. Well, I mean, 3 different time zones, but like going back and forth across those lines it really messes with your head.
Kind of. I mean, well, you don't really have an alarm clock. You don't really have a schedule.
No.
So, for me,
I want to change that though. I want to start getting back up early again.
I can arrange that.
I know you can.
So I work remotely from my job, and I work standard 8 to 4 Eastern. So when we left to go travel, I told my job, like, I'm still going to work my normal shift. So as we've moved west, I've started earlier and gotten off earlier. So when we were in New Mexico, I was working 5 to 1, which was amazing because I get off at 1 and I have my whole day ahead of me. And I start at 5 and everybody's still sleeping. Well,
One second. Of course, she was pregnant during this time, so she'd get off work and she would pass the fuck out. Oh. She would go to sleep for like 2 hours.
What? I mean, that was the icing on the cake.
Right.
The plus side of that is Noah, who's always been an early bird, like, he would wake up at 5:30 regardless, is now finally here, sleeping until 8:30.
Right. That's nice.
So, that's good. But yes, I miss working like 5 to 1 because I'm back to 8 to 4. And I get off and I feel like I have like a couple hours.
The whole day? Oh,
well,
this
now
time
I feel like I get
Sorry.
off and it's time for bed.
I just that bit that I lost my shit over last night reacted to it just popped in my head. I was thinking about that. PBs and Jiners.
Oh my gosh, stop.
Oh goodness. Riker Mom says, "Wow, I never considered the time changes for you." Yep, they happen.
Yeah, I had to put like another clock on my phone so that I would know, like, okay, what time is it back home? What time is it in our current time zone?
Right. I had to really get my grasp around that too, because whenever I upload videos, it uploads to the time of here in Ohio, so the Eastern time. So that was why I had to change when my reactions would come out whenever we were on the West Coast, because, you know, say I didn't get a video done in time or something like that, it would have already been past scheduled time to be released before I even got up in the morning, essentially. So it's like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I always want to leave myself that little buffer just in case, so I can make sure I get it out there. But yeah, it's been a doozy. It's a learning curve for this whole YouTube thing.
this whole travel thing, too.
I, for some reason, think that comes more naturally to me than doing this. Like, say if you met me in person, it would take a minute because I'm very quiet. I'm very soft spoken, and when I do reactions, I'm able to be loud and just be obnoxious if I wanted to because I'm in my own little controlled environment. I don't do that in front of other people, mainly because I just don't like a lot of people. Like, it's just, I'm one of those introverted people, really.
And you said it's so interesting to follow your journey. It's
Thank you.
interesting to be on this journey, too.
Yeah, it very much is.
And, we're trying to share the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yeah.
It's not been, just a vacation. Like, there's been times we've wanted to call it quits, and I mean, not necessarily call it quits,
I haven't got to
but
that
like
point.
there's definitely times when we've longed for like stability. I'd say for sure.
Stability and just a house in general. There's a lot of times.
Space.
Yeah, space is a big one. Now, granted, we have a huge RV. Like, it's a monstrosity.
Relatively speaking, yes. Compared to our last camper, yes.
It's still a huge RV.
It is 43 feet.
Yeah, we're only like, what, a few extra feet from being a massive toy hauler size. So, It's a huge RV.
It is.
And
it's nowhere near our 1,500 square foot house.
no, definitely not. I miss my little studio in the basement. But for crying out loud, I miss playing my drums. I get so sad. I actually finally put it up for sale just because it doesn't make sense just to keep them in storage. And, I can always get another drum set whenever we actually land somewhere. Well, we have to have a house before that happens, so we'll do that.
Becky Road Mom said, my husband and I have wanted to do movie reactions, but the details about it stress me out.
100%.
I understand that.
Not only that, I mean, even like just the songs are usually like 3.5 minutes long to whatever. And I'm not going to lie. I've seen songs that I saw the time it was. And like there was a song that was like 12 minutes long. I was like, no, I don't want to do that one right now. I'm going to save that till I'm in the mood to do that one. Because, I don't know what it is. It could be a snooze fest for that entire time. But yeah, doing a movie review like that, definitely you have to watch the entire movie. But you could also just clip out certain spots, You don't have to show the entire movie. You can just kind of hack it up to where you only talk and whatnot or main points.
Kind of like you did with The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, well we just did that with a podcast, just talking about it and all the stuff behind it. But yeah, we sat through, watched the whole thing. We didn't talk during the movie, but during certain parts,
you could see our face.
our facial reactions. Yeah, the Exorcist, that part with the cross, and yeah. Even in today's time, I'm like, what? But yeah. Angie says, by the way, I recorded a birthday video for Gato, and the requirement was to wear something orange, so I wore a Thunder Rooster tee I had for that. Oh, nice.
Nice.
He is actually the guy who I talked to for doing the cover for them, our Valhallelujah cover. He's the one who guided us and helped us out with getting hooked up with their producer, Christian Ice. And he was able to get us the stems for the choir for Valhallelujah. Very, very thankful for that. And also there was organ music and stuff in the background. I mean, we could have done it without it, but I just wanted to be authentic and what me and Kyle had talked about doing our own version of that. It just wouldn't have made the best choice for that. So I'm very happy they hooked us up. So I hope he does see that and he shouts us out or something. It was a good time working with him. Yeah, it says, not sure if Oliver Anthony is right or left. There is a really interesting vid by Bo of Fifth Column about his political stance and is not that clear. Honestly, a lot of Americans are just like that. They're in the middle. There's some things they go left on. There's some things they go right on. You know, I don't like the left-right paradigm. Liberal or conservative is more justified because it's such a blanket statement for either one. But, you know, I think a majority of all of the American people are, you know, compromising on that stuff. What?
The dog wants up on the couch.
I got her.
And her little deer legs. She struggles. She'll be 12 next month. So
On the 22nd, right?
yeah, the 22nd. We did buy her little step stool stairs, but she's not so sure about them.
She's
yet.
very weary. I have to hold her as she goes up. Get her used to that. See, Angie says, Riker Mom, if you guys do film reactions, I will try and find and follow you guys. Definitely, for sure. Riker Mom, what video is awesome? Are you talking about the Oliver Anthony video? Angie says, we are actually about 8 or 9 hours off of your time. Yep, that's a huge difference. But yeah, I'm going to be going back on the Cavecast with Eric and Kyle. I don't know when it'll come out, but I'm supposed to go up there and meet up with them next week. So looking forward to that.
Yep. All right, so there's 9 people in the chat right now. If anybody new has joined, if you have any questions for us, leave it in the chat.
Yeah, for sure. Got us here for a moment. Now that everything works, we're actually going to be doing this every other week at least.
Hopefully.
Might try to do it every week, honestly. Like, if we can keep up with it and, you know, are able to. Our internet service has been awesome. Nomad, we've used them this entire time. And there's only been a couple times where we haven't had service, and that's just because, like, nothing. When we were in Pagosa Springs, we were on the bad side of the mountain, apparently, because there were no cell phone towers or anything that way.
Yep.
So that was really, like, the only time I can think of.
Even here, like, we have no cell service at all, but our internet seems to work for the most part.
Yeah. We're like internet as in we can do this. We can stream videos. We watch our Netflix and everything like that. No problem whatsoever. There are days where sometimes it's probably around peak times when it's in use, but it slows down just a little bit. So it'll blur at first when it starts and then clear up kind of thing, but it's all right. Oh, Record Mom was talking about the Valhalla video. Yeah. I appreciate that. That video was definitely fun. Stressful for me. I had as much fun as I could being the perfectionist / control freak that I am. Like, I wanted everything to go a certain way, and I could only do so much in doing that.
Yeah. Riker Mom says she's got to go make a phone call. Much love. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope to see you again before we leave. We'll make that happen, though. I'll make sure the boys let you know when I'm there. You can come right over.
Millie said, looking forward to the podcast episode. Loved the previous one.
Thank you. I enjoyed talking to them. They're just really good guys. What you see on there is what you get in real life, 100%. Like I said, how I'm, a lot softer spoken and stuff like that in person. These guys are exactly the same way. Like, they're loud and obnoxious in person. I love those dudes. But yeah. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, drop it below and we will answer those up, and then we'll get out of here. But before we go, Jess, would you like to tell some people about yourself any? Like, what's your favorite band?
I don't know. I don't really have definitive favorites.
I knew that.
I I usually like when I find something I like, then I listen to it on repeat for an extended period of time,
Till you get sick of it.
or until I find something else I really like.
Yep.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do like Taylor Swift. I can listen to her songs.
Who doesn't like Taylor Swift?
A lot of people.
Really?
Yeah.
How could you not like Tay Tay?
I don't know. I like her CDs. I don't know. They're fun. They're fun to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
We got a
It's a beer
super
fund.
chat. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very much. Yeah, Jess and I really connected over our love of Frank Sinatra.
Yes.
That was, I think, might have been the definitive moment that kind of brought us together.
Frank Sinatra and The Notebook.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, this big scary metal guy over here loves The Notebook. And very, very funny in how it ended up being. We met and then didn't really see each other again for 7 years, just like in The Notebook. You know, they had that 7-year gap or whatever.
Yep. And then we named our kid Noah.
Yep. Judge me all you want to. I don't care. Oh, man. All right, AJ, thanks for sticking around, buddy. Have a good one. Enjoy those tacos.
Millie said, I think Kyle at Riker Road dislikes Taylor Swift.
Gonna have to have a talk with him. Gonna have to have a stern talk with that young man. No, here's a perfect example of everybody has their own thing. I don't like Linkin Park that much. That's
do.
a huge, huge, like, you're supposed to like Linkin Park. I respect and enjoy some songs from Linkin Park, but as a whole, like all together, it's just not my thing.
I could listen to them on repeat.
I know. Their album Meteora, right? Their first one, or was it the second one? I don't remember. That I'm not a huge fan, but I really enjoyed those albums. There's a lot of good songs, but it's really not my cup of tea at the end of the day. Can you read that? My thing's in the way.
Angie said, I met Valerio Storch, a.k.a. Muhammad Abdul, about a year ago, the guitarist and most probably the most driving musical force in Nanowar of Steel, I assume?
Yep. Good guess. Yeah. Nailed it.
A year ago. And he said it is most important to him that they have friends all over the world.
Yes.
Awesome.
I agree.
Yes.
Those guys are something else. And I think like the whole reaction community is really what are putting those guys kind of even further on the map than what they were. Thank you, Millie. Meteor is the second album. I really liked Meteor. Oh, you want to come say bye when we're done? You can come on down, say hi.
Yeah, some people were leaving, so we said bye to them.
Yep.
I'll take those off. My
Yeah.
ears are sweaty.
Bye.
Is that it?
Come here.
Tell them what you're watching.
And say, anybody have any questions for Noah?
Mine.
Oh, first was Hybrid Theory. That was really good.
Dumpty Down Hybrid Theory. Thank you.
Mine
I really
does.
liked Hybrid Down.
Oh, Noah was watching Mighty Pups Charged Up. He's a big Paw Patrol fan here.
Yep. One of us is going to take him to see the new Paw Patrol movie at the end of the month.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
It's his first time going to a movie theater.
With the new super Skymaflage.
Skymaflage.
It's a jet.
Oh, we like jets around here, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And I saw that one of those toys have like two guns that at the end of the wings you can put purple things in it and it blasts it.
Whoa.
Wow.
So cool.
So we get to watch that.
Yeah.
So it shows you a little bit of the movie.
Joey Thompson says, I get a lot of crap for not liking them either, but I also get a lot of crap for not liking pretty much anything emo. 100%. I am not a fan of emo
That's just
music
what we're doing.
whatsoever. You know, I say that, but then again, I've not heard any emo music in my adult life, so I might give it another go.
Millie wants to know, Noah, what is your favorite treat? What's your favorite snack?
My favorite
Like if you could have
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. That's not a treat.
I mean, it is, but
I thought you would have said Oreos.
Oreos.
he
Or
loves
popsicles.
zero candy bars. The white
You-
chocolate version of Snickers, essentially.
That is not what he would go for.
He loves it though.
No, he likes Nerd Ropes.
Nerd ropes with little what are they called? Nerds attached to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Millie says, "Don't know what Noah's talking about, but it sounds awesome."
Do you like that?
Yeah.
See that? I'm right there. And Mom's over there. She's walking away.
Looks like the baby's gonna make an appearance after all.
Here comes our baby. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Millie girl.
You want to see off?
Here, sit back so your big head's not in the way. Yep.
Look at that.
Millie
one.
said she's never had Pop-Tarts.
How did she say that?
Do you not have them available, or you just haven't tried them? Because I can send you some, Millie. You just let me know, and I'll make it happen.
You can
Pop
send,
Tarts are pretty awesome.
you can send her booby milk ones.
No.
Aw.
But
Read,
those are-
read what Angie wrote.
You want to come see me? Hi.
Aw.
She just
Angie
wants-
said, by the way, you two guys look so much in love. I'm so moved by that. Aw, thank you. Oh my goodness.
Very much so. What is it? 8 years coming up?
Yeah.
No,
It's
8
already
years
been
of
8.
marriage
Yeah.
next year. Oh, come here, you little peanut. Whoa. Oh, you need some daddy cuddles.
Up there watching Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I think our daughter here might have said mama for the first time today. Well, I think it wasn't a coincidence, but
I think it was a coincidence. For sure.
I didn't realize you were talking. I'm sorry, buddy.
How did you know?
Oh, yeah.
You can watch this on the screen. He's watching the live stream.
I'm gonna watch the live stream.
Well, it seems like
We got a lot going on over here, so we're going to let you guys go.
yes.
Not me.
Look at this baby. Isn't she just awesome? The big, beautiful eyes.
What the big
Who may or may not have said her first word today at 2 months.
What the peanut nose?
With the peanut nose.
And you're gonna show them those dimples?
Wipe it away.
Nope.
All right, you guys. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you
You
guys
didn't
still
know it.
care. And we will
Yes.
get some reactions out for you next week. And we will try this again.
Yes.
But yeah, have a good one. And we'll see you next time.
Thanks. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Say bye.
Bye.